Welcome to Tech Talk. I'm Bruce Graman. I am the Senior Field Service Engineer for Mid-Continent Instruments and Avionics. I thought today we could discuss the AeroCruze 100, AeroCruze 100, formerly TrueTrack Autopilot. They have a new software, PV4O, that gives you advantage of working with a G5 or an E5 or your Aspen and Garmin. The other thing is it changed some of the standards on how we get into and set up our settings. So if you send your Autopilot to Mid-Continent and have the software upgraded to 4.0, or if you just buy an upgrade for your old Digiflight or something else, then this will help you out. So when you get it, you know how to go in and do the setup, okay? First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the Autopilot, after it's installed, of course. We're gonna push in on the knob, and then we're gonna apply power. And it's best if you have this hooked to probably your master switch, okay? First thing that comes up is our contrast. When we adjust it, you can see that the intensity adjusts with it. Alt is really our advance to the next stage. So each time that we want to advance, we're going to hit the ALT, and that's going to advance us to go to the next, okay? So now we have minimum backlight. On minimum backlight, we come in here. That's really got to do with the intensity for the photocell. So you can kind of see how that changes, and we can adjust the intensity how you want, and it's best to do it for night so you have the best view and how you want. Next, we're coming in and, there's our setup enable, okay? A little bit different than the older software and how we did it. We have to put a value of 10 each time. It doesn't save it. So we're gonna turn this to a value of 10. We're just gonna enter it. And now we're gonna go in and we're going to hit mode. We're gonna hold in, looky there, it's our lateral activity. Okay, so lateral activity will be found in the install manual. It's particular to your aircraft. If you have a certified aircraft or if you have experimental, you can adjust lateral activity, but most of the time it's usually around the 16, 17 range on most aircraft. Yours may be different. Next, we're going to go to the baud rate. Okay, baud rate's got to do with your GPS sources coming in that we're going to be using to get our tracking for our Autopilot. This could be set normally at 9600. We can do it at 4800, 2400. There's other settings and stuff on here. I'd say most of the time 9600, 4800 is the most common that you're going to see. If we don't get it set right, we have no communication between our GPS unit or the Autopilot because we don't have the proper baud rate. Next, we're going to get into our bank angle. Bank angles, you have three different settings on the bank angle. We have low, we have medium, and we have high, okay? Most of the time we're gonna keep it on medium because we wanna have our 25-degree bank angle, and that's normally pretty much where everybody's gonna have it set at, okay? Next is our micro activity. It has to do with sensitivity. It will be particular to your aircraft, okay? Then we come in next and then we got GPSS gain, and I would say most of the time it's always set at 16. Then we're gonna get a roll reverse. Now, this is a new feature, which is nice with the newer software. Before, if you replaced your Autopilot, or you went in and you had to replace the servo, and we got it and we put it in, and it's backwards. What do? I gotta go back and change the wires? Nah, do not do that anymore. Now we can do it by simply going in and saying yes or no on the Autopilot, and it'll reverse that for you. After that, we're gonna go into the pitch mode. And in the pitch mode, we're going to hit ALT, and we're going to hold in on it. Now we're in vertical activity. Same thing, it goes on. This basically got to do with our gains. Pitch, same, no different than roll. And you can come in and you can adjust anywhere from 0 up to in the 30s. Whatever your aircraft, whatever it says in the install manual, that's where we want to set it at first, okay? Next, we got minimum airspeed. So we can set our minimum airspeed. And then we got our maximum. Then we come in and here's our pitch reverse. Now with the pitch reverse, it's the same thing as the roll. If after we get everything done, we're going to test the pitch. Oh, it's going the wrong way. Well, we can come back in. Now we know how to go in and change it, right? We just go in and change it from yes to no. Now it's going the right way. Okay? And then we come in to static lag. Now static lag's mainly set at 0 or 1 for most aircraft. Static lag will really have the lag of your static coming in and that really has to do with your altitude hold and the sensitivity of altitude hold and a little bit of the pitch. So if you're in altitude hold and getting just a little bit of porpoise, sometimes we can take that out by just adjusting the static lag either up or down just a little bit. Okay? And then next is a micro activity. Same thing as what we had on the roll. Again, it's just a kind of a sensitivity adjustment and it'll be specific to your aircraft. And then in here is our vertical speed. I'd say minimum, most everybody would suggest it, is to be set at 300 feet per minute. Then we're going to exit out, okay? Now, if we have everything set up right, we'd have a valid GPS and we'd have the other stuff there, but we don't, since we don't have it hooked up to the aircraft, it's fine. But before we start flying, we want to balance out the gyro board. So we want to take and hold the center in, hold it, and we're going to have gyro set comes up. Now, hold it for 45 seconds, no less, because if you don't hold it, it won't take. You hold it for 45 seconds, you release. It never tells you that it's complete. And then when you engage your autopilot, we shouldn't have an issue with having the roll just starting to take off or having a precession in pitch or anything like that, okay? So if you have any more questions, feel free to give me a call. My name is Bruce Gramman with Mid-Continent. Be happy to help you out.